Since she made her long-awaited return to the WWE at the 2022 Royal Rumble and after the SummerSlam Premium Live event, Rousey was fined and suspended, not only from in-ring competition, but also from showing up at any WWE events. Rousey has refused to honor her suspension and continue to show up on the Blue Brand's events.
No, I know, I'm not supposed to be here.
This led to Rousey being arrested in the latest edition of SmackDown. Today, we'll tell you all about Ronda's arrest, what led to this happening, and what could be next in store for the former SmackDown Women's Champion. The August 19th edition of Friday Night SmackDown kicked off in an unexpected and chaotic manner. While announcers Michael Cole and Pat McAfee were doing the show introduction, Ronda Rousey came from the crowd and walked right in front of the announcers table.
It's a dream come true for me to... What up, Ronda Rousey?
Grabbed a microphone and entered the ring. She then demanded WWE official Adam Pearce to come out and lift her suspension, since she had already paid her fine the week prior.
Let's be honest, it's not going to be the last time.
For those who are not up to date with Ronda Rousey's suspension, the whole story began a couple of months ago at Money in the Bank, after Rousey successfully defended her SmackDown Women's Championship against Natalya. In a match in which Ronda sustained an apparent leg injury, Liv Morgan came out and successfully cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase just hours later after winning it in the opening match of that same event, winning the SmackDown Women's Championship from an injured Rousey.
Oh, the passion! The dream!
This set up a rematch for the title the following month at SummerSlam, where Morgan retained her championship under dubious circumstances, to say the least. After two failed attempts at making Liv tap out with her patented armbar submission, Rousey went for it a third time. While Morgan was trying to escape, she managed to roll Rousey's shoulders down on the mat, which prompted referee Dan Engler to start counting a pinfall. But while he was busy checking on Rousey's shoulders, the referee missed Morgan tapping out to the armbar just before his hand came down for the 3 count. Engler awarded the win to Liv Morgan, as he was unaware of her tapping out. This led Rousey to a rampage of fury that saw her attack Morgan after the match, injuring her arm in the process. And after she was done with the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rousey then turned her attention to the referee, who she also injured after locking him with an armbar. Shortly after, WWE announced that Ronda had been fined an undisclosed amount of money and suspended for attacking a WWE official. 2 weeks later on SmackDown, Rousey showed up unannounced and out of nowhere right before the contract signing for the Liv Morgan vs. Shayna Baszler match for the SmackDown Women's Championship at the Clash at the Castle Premium Live event. Rousey was carrying what appeared to be a gym bag, but it didn't take long for her to reveal what was inside it. Rousey explained how she was fined a lot of money, but she had no problem paying the fine. She would even pay some extra cash, she explained, as she knew this probably wouldn't be the last time she would get fined. Then, in one of the most visually iconic segments in recent memory, Rousey opened her bag and let stacks of thousands upon thousands of dollars in cash fall and spread around the ring.
So I doubled it.
It didn't take long before referees and security guards came from the back requesting Ronda leave the ring, as, despite just having paid her fine, she was still suspended. Rousey was visibly upset at WWE sending security to escort her out of the ring, as she said she was about to leave on her own. But as she exited the ring, one of the security guards grabbed her by the back and would immediately come to regret it, as Rousey dropped the guard to the ground with a takedown and grabbed her arm ready to injure a new victim. But before she could lock in the armbar, Rousey let go of the guard's arm and walked out of the arena on her own. Back to this past week, Ronda demanded Adam Pearce to lift her suspension immediately. She made it clear she wouldn't be leaving the ring and the show wouldn't start until she got what she wanted out of Adam Pearce. The WWE official then came out with a handful of security guards and told Rousey he couldn't lift the suspension just because she wanted him to do it, and that a decision like that one was above his faculties as a WWE official. Pierce said he understood her frustrations, but that Rousey couldn't come out and hijack the show to get what she wanted. He then asked her to leave the ring peacefully. Ronda told him that last week she left peacefully without injuring anybody. Tonight, Pierce, don't make me choose violence, she said.
Tonight, Pierce, don't make me choose violence.
Pierce had no other option but to send the security guards to remove Ronda from the ring, but Rousey quickly dispatched all of the 4 members of the security team, even injuring one of them after she locked his arm in her devastating armbar submission. Adam Pearce then signaled for extra help from the backstage area, and out came 2 police officers. Ronda finally left the ring before getting handcuffed by the officers and taken to the back. Rousey was arrested into a cop car and driven away from the arena. Later on the show, it was revealed that Adam Pearce decided not to press charges on Rousey and that she was immediately released from the police station, noting the only thing he wanted was for Ronda to leave the arena, as her suspension did not allow her to be at the show. From a booking standpoint, this certainly is a great way to keep Ronda involved on the show without having her near the SmackDown Women's Championship. We all know that had Rousey not been accidentally screwed by referee Dan Engler at SummerSlam, she probably would have beat Liv Morgan and won back her title. The suspension story allows WWE to keep Ronda away from the title for a while, as Morgan embarks on her first reign as women's champion, while at the same time building up Rousey's character as a legit badass who doesn't play by the rules and does what she wants, whenever she wants. It's important to point out that Rousey's suspension is only being played to on weekly episodes of SmackDown, as Ronda has still competed in non-televised events, also known as house shows, in tag team matches with Shayna Baszler as her partner. WWE has even shared clips of Rousey competing on social media, which makes us wonder whether her suspension is going to be lifted in the near future. For now, we can expect this story to continue developing next week on SmackDown, as you can bet Rousey will be back and on a mission to get her suspension lifted. According to multiple reports, Rousey is expected to be present at Cardiff, Wales for the Clash at the Castle premium live events, although it isn't clear in what capacity. Whether she appears on the show or she's just there for media and autograph signings, we can all agree it's great to see the baddest woman on the planet as an active roster member every week on WWE TV.